We are live.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this session of the 1 week faculty development on multimedia tools for teaching and learning. This 1 week faculty development program, as you all are aware, is being organized by the Teaching Learning Center, Ramanujan College, under the auspices of Ministry of Education, scheme Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya National Mission on Teachers and Teaching. And this program is being organized in collaboration with the Sri Narayan College, Natika, Kerala. For this session, we have Dr. Nikhil Rajput, who will be interacting with the participants on the topic Tools for Creating Audio Podcast. Dr. Nikhil Rajput, a doctorate in computer science from Jawaharlal Nehru University, is currently associated with the Ramanujan College in the capacity of Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, and Assistant Director, Teaching Learning Center, Ramanujan College. He has also been the coordinator of the National Resource Center, which was awarded to the college under the Ministry of Education, erstwhile MHRD. In 2015, Dr. Rajput represented University of Delhi in West College, Scotland, under the UK-India Education Research Initiative project. He was among the 19 delegates selected by TAFE, Australian, to visit Canberra under Australia-India Wealth Programme 2017. Dr. Rajput's research interests range from stochastic modeling, machine learning, image processing to computational linguistics, robotics, and blockchain. Not only he has a number of publications to his credit, but he has also been a very valuable resource person, invited us in different training workshops and seminars in a number of institutions, including AIMS Delhi, South Asian University, Mumbai University, HRDC, Pune University, Assam University, and many colleges of University of Delhi, such as Jesus and Mary, Daulat Ram, Bedi Shri Ram College, amongst others. He has convened and coordinated more than 90 national faculty enrichment programs and has also acted as advisory and technical committee member for several international conferences. Dr. Rajput, to his credit, a major project from the Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, for building a solution for interactive and immersive framework for cultural heritage sites. So thank you so much for having, we are thankful to you, Dr. Rajput, for being with us today, and you may please begin the session.
Thank you, Shipra. Thank you for the introduction. So let me just share my screen and we'll start. Shipra, please make me co-host.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, let's start with the session. So today I will be talking about different audio tools and how to create your own audio podcast. So there are different ways of managing e-content or e-material for our online teaching, or if you are creating MOOCs. Let me start with some basic tools. What are the basic tools which can be used for our online teaching? So we have some text material. We can have text material. So text material is one of the way, which is a popular way of getting which is a mostly used, one of the most used material for online teaching and MOOCs. Video content, images, other graphics, and one of the way can be audio. So audio is not that popular way of providing e-content these days, but it is popular in few of organizations or institutes, and it is one of the way which can be used to communicate with the students or participants or a majority of people. So there are we will talk about audio contents. The sessions are there for text material and video and other type of content. So in this session we will talk about audio content. So So audio content, how to I will just show you how to create your audio content and how to edit it. Very few basic tools to edit it, because editing audio or editing anything, it requires a separate, a very good long session to understand the basics of editing uh, different kind of things. So, and most of the participants who they are not from the technical background, so I will be covering a very few basic things about editing, audio editing. And then we will see how to create your account and how to create your material, how to create your own audio podcast. Okay, so let's start with the first tool, which is Audacity, which can be used to just in fact record and edit and other things which can be done on Audacity. So to Audacity, the open source tool which can be downloaded free of cost, you don't have to pay anything for it, and it's an open source software. So download Audacity. You can just go to this site, or just type Audacity on Google, and the first link is audacityteam.org. So click on the first link and choose your software on which you want to. So if you're using Mac, then click on this link. If you're using Linux, then use this link. If you're using Windows, then click on this link and download it from here. Okay, click on this Windows and download. It will take some time to download, and just click on it. After it gets downloaded, click on yes. Okay, and next. So I have already downloaded it, so I will not. I have already installed it on my computer. So you just have to click on next button, and that's it. The software will be installed on your computer. So it's open source. You don't have to, use the pirated version of it, or you don't have to pay anything for it. You can download it any number of times from any computer. After downloading it, you will find that there will be desktop icon on your computer, or maybe you can just open it from here. Just type Audacity here and open it. Okay. uh, so this is the Audacity software, in which you can record your audio, you can edit, you can just make some changes, add effects on it. So there are hundreds of things which you can do on Audacity. But since I said mm, most of the participants, they are not from the technical background, so I will be just covering a very few basic tools which are sufficient to have a audio content. So let's start with recording. If you click on this transport button, you will find this recording button here. Click on just record, and now whatever I'm speaking, it is getting recorded. You can see this frequency graph, and to stop the recording, you will have to click on this stop button. Okay, and so now this audio has been recorded. I will just show it again. So we just go to transport and click on record, and your recording will start here. Now this is the recorded, whatever I spoke, it has been recorded. If you click on this, it will just play. You will have to just uh, move this bar here at any point, and click on play. And to stop the recording, click on this stop. Okay, so and to stop the recording, click on this stop. Okay, so the audio has been recorded. Now few basic things which you can apply on this recording. You can just zoom in, zoom out to see particular part of the section, particular part of the audio recording. So you can minimize it or you can maximize it. and you can just click at any point of time so that you can see uh, any part of it. Okay, so, this is recording volume, so you can adjust it according, you can keep it at maximum, and this is playback volume which you will listen. Okay, so these are the few basic tools. Zoom in, zoom out, this play button, stop button, which is very common in all the players, and you can pause recording in between also and continue it afterwards. So these are the basic tools which can be used to record. Now let's understand how to edit it. So the basic editing is like cutting any part of it. So suppose there is some kind of uh, gap, or there is some kind of uh, noise in between, or some kind of thing which you want to edit. What you will have to do, you will have to just select it. So to select it, just click on this button if it is not selected. Okay, so click on it and just select the part. Yeah, I am just pressing my mouse button and drag that part. So just select any part, so any part. Okay, so suppose you want to delete this part. Okay, you can decide which part you want to delete by clicking, and even you click and say. Okay, so you can listen to that part also. So if you click on this, you can listen to the part. So I found that I should delete this part. So select that part and click on this cut button, and that's it. So uh, you can edit any part. So select any part again and click on cut button. Select. So you can see this. There's a gap here. There's a pause, a long pause here. So even you can select this pause part and click on cut button. That's it. And after that you can listen. Okay. So this is a cutting thing. So you can edit any part of your audio using this free software. Few other things like this are the first basic thing which you need to you may require if you are creating some audio content. So cutting is one of the major part, because there might be a long pause, there might be some kind of unwanted part which you want to delete. So you just have to select that part, drag with the mouse button, and just click on this cut part. Okay, so this is the first thing. The second major tool which even you can listen to in my background also, there's some kind of noise. So it might happen that whenever you speak or whenever you record, there can be some noise in the background. I will not say that every noise can be removed exactly, but yeah, major part of it can be removed using any audio editing tool. So this is the second major thing which you may need while creating your audio content. So what you will have to do, you will have to click on the effect button, and here you can see this noise reduction. There are hundreds of things which you can do, but you don't need to understand all of these, because a professional audio editor may require all these things, but a simple teacher or a simple audio content creator, they might need very basic things. So so cutting is one of the basic thing, and the second is noise reduction. Okay, so you will have to select the audio before using this tool. So go to effects, noise reduction, and now you can adjust these things. So you can just try it. Just say keep it like this, and okay, adjust these things and apply it. In my case, it's not available. Let me select all audio. So control A can be used. Effects and noise reduction. Effects. Yeah, so you will have to click on this get noise profile first, and then now you can Just adjust these things, and to listen to it, whether the noise has been reduced or not, click on this preview button. You will be able to listen your audio. And so this is hit and trial, so you can increase this noise reduction, and even you can increase the sensitivity and increase this frequency smoothing. So click on OK button when you think that yes, the noise has been reduced and the voice is now appropriate. So you just have to try these three buttons. So noise reduction, sensitivity, and frequency smoothing. I'm not going to discuss the technicality of technical part of it, like what exactly dB means or what exactly sensitivity or frequency. But for a layman or for a normal teacher, you just try these buttons and uh, click on preview button to listen to it, and if you find that the voice is now appropriate and it's now okay, then click on this OK button and it will be applied to this audio. Okay, so this is a third thing. So apart from cutting, the second tool is noise reduction. And one last thing, like which might be required, like if you have a microphone which in which the voice is very low, then you can amplify, like you can increase the volume or increase the voice of that audio. Again, you will have to click select your audio, control A. You can use control A to select your whole audio thing, and click on effect and click on amplify. Okay, so you can amplify up to that point where this preview button is disabled. So you can see preview button is okay, preview button is okay, now it is disabled. That means I cannot increase more than this value, more than this 8.1. So just click on preview to listen to it, and then click on OK. So these are the basic audio editing tools which you can use. Like the first one, I will just quickly repeat it. Like to start your recording, click on recording and record. To just edit any part of it, select by dragging the mouse and click on cut button. You can use zoom in, out tool to specific level, so you can even reduce a very smaller part of it. Okay, so to reduce a very smaller part of it, you can use zoom in and zoom out button. You can increase the volume button of your microphone to, you can keep it to maximum. You can also keep the playback volume to maximum, or anything between these 2 points. And can use this cut button to cut any part of your audio. And the two tools which was there, like noise reduction and amplify. Okay, so other tools you can try if you want to experiment with your audio, then you can try other tools also. But for basic editing, these things are sufficient. Like you can edit, you can modify, reduce the noise, or you can amplify the audio. Okay, to play, this is the button. To stop, this is the button. And that's it. So now if you think that your audio content is ready, audio part is ready, then you will have to export it. Okay, so there there are two things. Saving the project is like if you want to continue the editing after some time, or maybe tomorrow or some after some day, then you should save this project. But it is in the Audacity format. It is not, it is not directly usable. If you want to make it usable, that means you want to use it somewhere, then you will have to export it. So click on export button and export in any format. So the popular format are mp3 and wave. So you can use any two formats. So let me say export it as a mp3 format. I am saving it as in desktop. I'm naming it, say, first, and save it. So if you want to add some information about it, then you can add it, like you can put your name or something like that, and click on OK. Now you can see there's a mp3 file with the name of first on my desktop. Now this audio is ready to use. Now you can use it anywhere, you can share it with anyone. In this way you can just have this Audacity to edit and record your audio content. So this was the first thing which I wanted to cover. I have not covered many of the tools, because if I cover each and every part of Audacity, it will take a separate session on it, at a very long session, because it has hundreds of features, hundred of things which can be used. But as I said, for a basic educator, you don't need to understand each and everything of any tool. You just need which are sufficient for you. Okay, so these things were sufficient to understand, and you can have audio content easily with this Audacity. So this was the first tool. The next tool which I will talk about is the text to audio content creator. So it might be useful for few of you. So the next tool is, the name is eSpeak. Okay, so eSpeak is speech synthesizer. Again, you just type eSpeak on Google, click on the first link, and click on download. Uh, Choose your operating system. So setup eSpeak. It will take some time, and will be downloaded on your computer. Okay, so just save it. I have already saved it, so I'm not going to save it again. And if you double click on it, the setup will start. The same thing, you will have to click on next button. But as I have already saved it, so I am not going to I have already installed it, so I am not going to install it again. uh, After installation, uh, just search for it. Okay, so you might have to go to, because I have not created shortcut, so I will show you. Go to C drive, program files, uh, program files. Okay, let me find it here. eSpeak, yeah, eSpeak. So go to C drive and program files, maybe any one of these files. Check any of these two files, program files. Here you will find eSpeak. Okay, so this is the application. Double click on it, or you can also create a shortcut on your desktop by right clicking on it and send it to desktop, create shortcuts. If you don't want to come to this folder again and again, so you can create a desktop shortcut for it. For this time I am double clicking on it. This will open up. Now if you can type any content, so if I type anything like hello, this one, welcome to this session, you write anything, and you can just click on speak. You can see that whatever we write, this computer generated voice will generate, and you can listen to it. And if you don't want to speak, or you don't want to record your own in your own voice, then you can use, in that case you can use this kind of tools. Okay, so even for text to speech content also, so if you have some written content, and you want some computer generated voice for that content, then in that case also you can use these tools. Okay, so click on speak and you can listen to it. So okay, you have other voices also, so you can try that. So there are two voice here. Again, you can adjust the volume and rate of speaking. So if you want to like the more faster voice speaking, then you can increase and click on this one. Okay, so this is again a speech generated, so you can create an audio by converting a text to speech generator also. Okay, and now you can save it on your computer. It will save in this desktop in this wave format only. So maybe I can write as the name as second and save it. Okay, so now we have two audio content on my computer. One is this audio content which is actually my voice and using Audacity, and other is eSpeak, which is a computer generated voice in which the computer generated voice is there, and it's in a wave format. So these two are audio contents. Now let's understand how you can use it to create your audio podcast. Okay, so audio podcast is you can consider it like a series of audio for some topic. So suppose you are teaching some subject like history, geography, economics, and you want to have your podcast on that topic. Even you can have a normal thing also. So if you are a storyteller and you want to have your own audio podcast, if you are a presenter of anything, or if you want to speak on some contemporary topic, you want to have your own audio news channel type of thing, your own like you want to speak on some specific topic, then you can have your audio podcast. And audio podcast, you need some audio tools. So eSpeak is one of them, and Audacity is another tool which you can use to create audio content. And after creating your audio content, you can upload it on your podcast channel. So next thing which I would start is the audio podcast. So how to create your own audio podcast using Anchor.fm. So Anchor.fm is a portal where you can, just like YouTube. So YouTube is a YouTube. You can consider YouTube as a portal where you can have your your channel, video channel. You can upload all your videos there, and you can have a series of videos also on particular topic. In the same way, Anchor.fm is a portal where you can have your audio uh, audio series. Okay, so you can upload your all audios, or even you can directly record here also. Okay, so it's free, and even you can monetize it. So if your listener is a large number, then you can earn it from also, just like YouTube. So if you have a YouTube channel and you have more than 1000 subscribers, and you have uh, good number of viewers of particular your videos, then you can earn from YouTube channel also, just like that. In Anchor FM, if you have a series of audios and you have a good number of listeners, then you can earn from it also. So you can see, you can monetize it, you can even distribute it and create it. So Anchor.fm has all. To get started, if you are using it for the first time, then you will have to click on this get started button and create your account. So you can create your account, and if you have already created it, then you can click on this login button. So you can write your name, email. So I will use any generic mail and password. This is not the password of my this email account. You can have your account with separate password. So this is my email ID, which will be used to log into my account, and this is the password for it. Click on I am not a robot and click on sign up. So it says that before you can publish an episode, you will need to verify your email address with Anchor. So you will have to open your email ID and just see this link, confirm your email address with Anchor, and click on this link so that your email ID is verified. Okay, so now my email ID has been verified. Continue to my dashboard. Okay, now you can see there are two buttons here, two tabs here, dashboard and episodes. Okay, so episode is you can just say that you want to talk on some topic or maybe academic or non-academic, and you can record just like a web series or something like that. You can have seasons of your podcast, and there may be different episodes in that season. Okay, so suppose I start a uh, a session, a podcast on creating e-content or multimedia tools for teaching, and I can start a series on it. In the first episode, in the first season, maybe I can have say 10 episodes, which I will cover 10 topics. In the second season, I can have a second part of my talk and have similar kind of thing. In the same way, if you are a storyteller, if you are a teacher of history, then you can have a podcast or series of talks on your subject. Okay, so for the first time you will have to click on create episode, and here you will find these four options: record, library, messages, and transition. So record, if you want to directly record here, you don't want to upload it from your computer, but if you want to upload it from your computer, then this is the option. So click or drag or upload, and you can use your recorded audio. Like I have recorded this using Audacity, so I can use this directly. So if you want to upload it from your computer, then click on this button, and if you want to record it directly, then click on this button. Let me start it with this one. So record, start recording. If I click on this button, now as in Audacity I showed you, whatever I'm speaking right now, it is getting recorded. And if you want to stop your recording, then you will have to click on this stop recording button. Okay, so stop recording button, and this will take some time to process the audio. So you can have a mixture of your audios also. So you can record few of your audio in this Anchor directly, or few of your audio from your computer. So you can mix your episodes also. So this is like the first episode of my podcast, and add you can even download it to your computer and delete it by clicking on these three dots. Okay, and that's it. So this is my first episode. I have clicked on this plus button to add it to my first episode. Maybe the second episode I can upload from my computer. So after clicking on it, click on save episode, episode title. So maybe if I write like multimedia talks, something like this. Describe something about it. Learn about and publishing date. So you can specify the publishing date. So if you want to publish it at particular time, so 3 p.m. confirm. Season number. So if you have a series of season or episode, then you can specify it. So you can like write season one, or season number. So this is season one and episode number one. Okay, so you can specify it, and this is a full episode, not trailer or bonus. So suppose you want to just give a trailer as a episode 0, so you can, in that case you can specify it as a 0 if it is a trailer. And then you must have seen in some web series. So episode 0 is a trailer kind of thing, and episode and if it is, after that you want to provide some kind of bonus episode, then click on this, and that's it. Upload a new episode art, so you can upload any kind of image related to that episode also. And after that, click on save as a draft or publish now. Okay, so publish now. Your Okay, so podcast name. So you will have to specify your podcast name. So this is the name, or you can say your channel name, which you will be sharing with your colleagues, students, or anyone. So let me try with some name. If you find that this is very long a name, then MM podcast description. Describe your podcast. So you can write something like, this is a podcast or for multimedia tools in teaching, or whatever your topic is. Podcast category, so you can choose the particular category. So say it is kind of a course. Language, you have the option of different languages. Many of Indian languages are there, and if you are recording in English language, then choose your language. And after that, okay, you will have to write something about it, and click on continue. So this is MMD1. Okay, so if you want to upload the image for your podcast, then you can upload it, or you can have automatic thing also. So choose one for me. I don't want to upload it from my computer, so just I'm uploading a default one. Okay, Up, update cover art. So this is MMD1, and that's it. Okay, so it will take some time to update. Yes. Now you can distribute your podcast to everyone. So click on this. Yes, distribute my podcast. Okay, thanks. Now everyone will be able to see your podcast. That is MMD1. Okay, so if you want to see it, copy link copied. Here, if I open it in some other browser, so that you can see, let me open this, and open a new tab, click on this, paste and go. You can see this, my podcast name is even so Anchor is by Spotify, so you can link it directly on Spotify. Okay, so your direct link to your podcast is this one. So if anyone searches with this name, anchor.fm, so this is a link. So anchor.fm slash Nikhil 549. uh, uh, so anyone can listen to my podcast by clicking on this link. And if anyone want to send some message to me directly in the form of recording, like yes, we liked your podcast, or what rubbish is this, whatever kind of feedback, anyone can give any feedback using this message button, which I can see there also. So, okay, so this is the podcast, and now this is the channel which is now public. You can share this with your colleagues or anyone. Okay, so this was about audio podcast, and you can how you can have your podcast channel. Now anyone can also see, like how many people have listened to my podcast or anything. So episode analytics is all there, so anyone can see this also, and even you can share it on your Facebook or Twitter and other things. You can even embed some, if you are creating some kind of MOOC or some kind of course, then you can embed this audio also. Okay, so this was about yeah, this episodes, and this was the first episode. In the same way, you can create multiple episode. You just have to click on new episode, and you can repeat the process. Okay, so click, you can upload it from your computer, or you can record it directly. So for the second episode, and the same way, messages, if someone have sent you message, then you can see it here. Okay, and a library is a collection of all your recordings. Okay, so to directly record, click on this button, and to see all your episodes, click on library. To see all the messages which have been sent to you for your podcast, you can see it here. And transitions is like, if you want to have transition between your uh, audios. So this is the thing, like uh, some kind of fancy thing which you can add to your uh, uh, episodes, between episodes. Okay, so after selecting anything, this audio, and you can have it here. Okay, so this was the basic uh, you know very basic about uh, or this anchor.fm, how you can use it to create your own podcast. Okay, and if you want to edit, is like this is the this was my first episode, and you want to edit it, you want to make some changes, or you want to add something, then click on that button, pen button, and you can again edit your details there also. Okay, and this is this is a link where you can which you can share, anchor.fm slash Nikhil 549. You can change the color of the background also. This is a code which you can search on Google. So this was about anchor .fm, how you can create your podcast. It will take some time. If you want to create your podcast, it will take some time to understand all the details about it. But definitely you can just try it, and it's not that difficult. And you can say that anyone with no or less technical knowledge can have their own audio podcast. Okay, so that's thing. I think I can stop for today's session. If there's any query, then I can take up.
Okay. Uh, so thank you so much, Dr. Rajput. There are a number of queries. Um, so yes, one of the participants, Madhuri, is asking about the storage capacity of the application. I think she's referring to Audacity here.
No, Audacity, because Audacity is using your computer storage, so you don't have any issue with that. But in case of Anchor.fm, you can have because you will find that there is not at particular storage limit, just like YouTube. So you can upload any number of videos on YouTube with not that much limitation. So Audacity is, you can just compare it with YouTube channel. uh, uh, YouTube is for say, but not in that particular organization. If you create a playlist in your YouTube, you can consider it similar to Anchor.fm for audio contents.
Okay. Jitendra Kumar is asking if there is any time limit to record audio.
No, no time limits. You can add as long as audio you want, but it's not a good practice to record a very long audio. It's always better to have a shorter audio, multiple shorter audio. Just like videos, I would also recommend that if you are creating video content, also you should have shorter and multiple videos, so that attention span is there. Because it's not person to person talking, and attention span is lost if you the content is very long.
Okay. Uh, and Swati Bhatia, she's just requesting if you would provide any reference material for the session today.
So this is a recorded video. You can listen to this any number of times, and you can pause it any point of times. Okay, so if you are not able to understand any point, pause it. But there's no such some kind of written material for it, because it's a hands-on session. So no reference material, or you just google for it and you will find everything. And Audacity, as I said, it's a very big tool and you don't have to understand each and everything. But still, if you want to try every tool, then you can find a free reading material for Audacity on internet.
Okay. Uh, the last two questions for today's session are, one is, can we combine podcast with PowerPoint presentation? And second is, if is mixing of two audios possible in Audacity?
Yes, definitely. Mixing of two audios is possible in Audacity, and you can obviously use it in your PowerPoint slide also. Okay, so you can add any audio. You can add any audio on. Even you can combine two audios using this Audacity. Okay, so you just have to. Even you can just add a new and stereo track, or add some kind of audio here also. Okay, so adding is also there, but it might be not useful for everyone, but yes, it can be done in Audacity using this add.
Okay. So thank you so much, Dr. Rajput. For the participants who have been asking if the recording of the session will be available, please note that the YouTube link is with you, and it is going to be there on the official channel of the Ramanujan College, so you can access it anytime you want. So with this, I think we have come to the conclusion of this session. So thank you so much, Dr. Rajput, for this informative session and something very unique, which can be used by the teachers for enhancing their creativity. So thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you everyone.